Hey everybody, what's going on? Didn't know I was being watched. Well, don't know if you guys heard or not, but in a hangout that I was in, Lance Moss TV, his birthday hangout, I think I mentioned something about a order that I placed. So technically, this is going to be the first unboxing that I have for 2017. Lance's gift wasn't really an unboxing. It was kind of just show him that I received it. And I wanted to play with him a little bit to just screw around with him a little bit on the wrapping part of it. But yeah, now what I have here, guitar box. And the company that I ordered this from, Cozart's. Yes, I removed the labels. Now, I haven't opened it. I haven't seen it yet, other than when I ordered it off eBay. It's a brand new guitar, not used. So I'm kind of interested to see what it is. Now, if you remember in a past videos that I've done, there was a guitar, an Angel guitar. You know, the wings lit up, stained glass, the whole 9 yards, whatever. That guitar was also a Cozart's. Now, supposedly a Cozart. I'm not too sure because of the branding that was in the neck pocket. I'm not too sure Cozart's had anything to do with that guitar besides shipping it, so I'm not sure, but don't quote me on that. This one here is supposed to be labeled, branded Cozart, so I'm going to open it up right now. We're going to take a look at this. I'm also going to do a thing too with it, basically go over the specs out of the box, so we can see what kind of a setup these things would need, the work that they're going to need done. Also, there's going to be a little bit of a surprise with this guitar, if I don't send it back. Who knows? But if everything checks out good with it, and I'm going to do some work on it as well. There's going to be some parts replaced on here. Got to check it out first. So let's get it opened. Here's the box. Putting it on top of my chair. Razor blade. Cut the tape. Now, I definitely have to save this box because what I have planned for this guitar, after I get done working on it, you guys are going to benefit from it. You can't hear me right now. I'm kind of a distance between the phone and myself, so I'm not too sure how the volume is going to be. But when I do the editing of this video, hopefully I can turn it up. Alright, so here it goes, opening the box. Cover is off. Now, first thing I noticed with the Cozart guitars is they do not wrap it in any type of a plastic. It's basically loose in the box. Alright, and I will show you this right now. That's it. So, not too crazy about that. This is supposed to support the neck. Broken. So let's get it out of the box and take a look at it. First off, this is not a very heavy guitar. It's pretty lightweight. Other than the styrofoam being all over it. And there's some scuffing here that I have to take care of. Not that big of a deal. Well, this is it. You have a humbucker pickup and a single coil gold hardware, basically. Not too bad. Plastic nut. Go figure. Basic standard tuning keys. You see Cozart on the headstock. Maple neck, maple fretboard. A lot of styrofoam pieces all over the place. Now, I'm a little disappointed that they didn't have this thing protected at all in its box. But besides the styrofoam pieces being all over the place, it's not too bad at all. Flame maple top. Alright, I don't know if you can see that or not. Three-way selector switch. Volume and tone. Feel alright, not too bad. Well, I can't say it's not that bad. For a cheap guitar, it is not that bad at all. There are no fret ends to feel at all. The neck does not have a gloss finish to it. Now the headstock does have a gloss finish to it, but the neck does not. It's very, very smooth. Got some wood grain right there. You can kind of see it. It's a little bit darker. Looks like a maple neck. There's the back of it. Got a cream colored binding around it. And here's the nice thing about it. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let's see if I get the light, but there's glue that seeped out from underneath the binding, or when they glued the top to it. A little bit of glue right here as well. Yeah, so that's a Cozart guitar, all right. And I gotta say, the one that I built that is similar to this body, the Angel guitar, I did a hell of a lot better of a job than Cozart did. All right, so it is not in tune right now. They do give you a patch cord, and how many Allen keys do they give you? 2 Allen wrenches, one for to set the bridge, and one for the to set your neck. Now, neck on this feels pretty good. Doesn't feel too bad at all as far as how thick it is. Now, frets on this thing look like stainless steel frets to me. They might have done some work on the frets on this. It looks like it. They might have. I'm not too sure. And I can tell right now, just by looking at the pickup, you can kind of see on the humbucker over here, there's a little bit of yellow tape that wraps around the wraps of it. And then they put black tape around that. Seen that before? Cheap, shiny guitars. Sorry, guys. All right, so that's telling me right there that I'm going to be replacing a lot of parts on this. Basically what I want is the body and the neck, possibly the tuners. The bridge I definitely want to keep. If these pots come out to where, when I test them out, if they come out to where they're supposed to be, then I'll end up keeping those as well. But everything else, replace. So we'll see how this thing is. It doesn't look, physically it doesn't look very bad at all. All right, there are some minor stuff that I'm noticing here. Again, this is a Cozart guitar. Glue around the binding. You can kind of really see it in some spots. Like right here is a real nice spot. It's a natural stain. There are some scuff marks on the back over here that I do have to take care of. Yeah, the plating on the string retainers, or whatever they call these things, the inserts, the plating on them seems to be a little bit on the worn off side. Yeah. Neck looks like it is straight. The strings are not going off on an angle or crooked in any way. Does need a little bit of a filing on the edge of the frets. Not so much this edge, but where it kind of curls over to each side. A little bit of filing there. The hardware itself doesn't look too bad as far as the plating goes. A little dusty. Action height seems to be pretty decent. At the first fret, it's a little bit high, that I notice. But since it's not in tune right now, I do not know what the neck is set at as far as what Cozart does with them. And being not in tune, it looks like it's about 12 thousandths right now. But being not in tune, it can't be, there is no tension on this neck that much. Alright, the fretboard is a maple fretboard, but is not finished, so there's no gloss on this fretboard. Dot inlays, probably mother of plastic. Alright, I'm looking down the fret markers on the side over here, and let me move some stuff out of the way, maybe you can see this. Here is the 12th fret marker. See how one is offset from the other. Don't know if that was meant to be that way or if that was kind of an oops that they did. Now they did fill the side edges over here where the frets was cut in the fretboard. They did fill the edges. Did a decent job, not too bad. We could have matched the maple fretboard a little bit better. Curves feel pretty good. They don't feel like they're all wavy or there's any problems with them. Again, they could have done a way better job on fixing the glue issues here. I mean, you got glue here, got a little bit over here on the sides. Yeah. Headstock. Feels pretty good. It's rounded. Doesn't feel like there's any, there's a little bit of a wave right in this bend right over here. There's a little bit of a wave, a little bit of indentation. Kind of like if they stuck it on a spindle sander and they kind of oscillated spindle sander and it kind of set in one spot too long, or they started here and went around. But I gotta say it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. You can't say it's the best, but for, okay, $100? Come on. The thing about it is how's it play and how's it sound? Get into that next.